Hi guys, you are welcome to Catfish Solution Place. My name still remains Biodun Odutola DTM, the anchor of Catfish Solution Place and Academy. Today, you am taking some jumbo size of seeds to high BB building at Marble Estate at Agege in Lagos State as a means of encouraging and making sure that we give good seeds and encourage small scale farmer. Either you are a small scale farmer or you are starting in a bigger form. Our plight is to make sure that you start the journey of this business and you make success. Once again, there are a lot of areas, there farmers are making a lot of mistakes. Catfish farming is not all is people normally think that catfish farming is just about putting fish inside water and start feeding. So they are not really keen about the knowledge of catfish farming at general. Every business has its own rules and regulation. If you don't follow that rules, you will fail. For example, even water that is naturally given by God, that you don't need to spend much on water and that people consumes water every day. Do you know that people still open pure water factory and still fold up? So you can ask, why are they folding up? Since water is everywhere. So folding up depends on your zeal, your passion, your perseverance into every business. I can categorically stay in this business because I've been persevere for a long time and I take it as a keen business. I take it very, very important. So that is where how you can stand and stay in this business for long. If you don't think catfish business is a business that you will involve in and you started making millions, it's a gradual process. The risk and the loss in it has to be taking place too as well. So anytime you are doing catfish business, make sure that you budgeted 10% for the losses, because there's some time you will run the business that you will lose, and there are a lot of time that you do the business and make profit. Most people do fail in the beginning of the business, which is relatively very, very fine. Failing in the business make you stronger. If you don't fail in any business, you can never succeed. So it is very, very important for you, if you are keen enough to find a mentor to guide you from the business from the beginning, then you are sure of success. What you are watching presently in this video is a way of how to treat, wash, clean and stock your plastic pond. So the first thing we did here is that we clean it with salt. After cleaning it with salt, but what you are watching presently is how to guide the outlet for those of us that are using a white chemical tank like this, and they normally ask me question on how do I guide the outlet pipe so that their fishes will not be wasted away if they are draining their water. So this is what we do. So you can see the process from the beginning. You get a black mosquito net that we normally use for our window net. Then you cut it to the diameter, that means the size of the hole that you find in the white tanks. There are a lot of different categories of outlets in these tanks. We have some that have smaller holes. We have some with a bigger holes, and we have some that we normally put that you open and we come shoot out. So we normally put mosquito the same net. We sew it and we use it in guiding the net too as well. So as I said earlier, this is what you will do so that your fishes will not waste off from your pond. So once again, what you are seeing here is that we are cleaning the tank with red oil. The advantage of red oil is that this will subdue any kind of infection, any kind of bacteria, any kind of chemical, any kind of acidity in the pond. This will reduce it to the barest minimum that you can stock immediately. In any kind of chemical that is in that tank will be reduced to zero level when you are rubbing your red oil. So this also is applicable if you have a tarpaulin pond, a newly tarpaulin pond. As you know that a new tarpaulin pond comes with a lot of chemicals which people do treat by sometimes in 7 days. That means you put water, you can put water in 5 days. By the time you start noticing flies, you take it out, or you use chicken drops, or some other people use banana stems or banana leaf. Some even use papaye, some use banana waste. There are a lot of all these that you can use in order to remove the chemical substance of your tarpaulin, your plastic, or your concrete pond. So what I'm doing now is that if you want to stock that pond immediately, that means you want to stock that pond in the same day. So it is advisable for you to do this process you are seeing now. Because we want to stock this pond immediately, so we are using red oil. After washing it, after using enough salt to sterilize all the pond, so we are now using red oil to rub it so that this can reduce any kind of chemical that is inside the pond. After then, the next thing we will do is that we will use salt to clean it with a liquid soap to wash it out, let it dry, and use salt to wipe it away. So after then, you will be stocking it. All this you'll be watching on this video on how to prepare your plastic pond for stocking. And if you're having problem, maybe you are using the pond before and you notice that there are a lot of infection in the pond. So what you do again is that make sure that you use red oil again to wash off the pond. As the way I'm doing, use salt so that I can give you the adequate result you needed. Another good thing is that like there's a problem in this house, in IBB house in Agege. What we discover is that their borehole is being treated with chlorine, so that it is affecting the fishes. So what we do is that I have to come over, clean up the tank, check the water, and I noticed that the water has problems. So by the time I ask them, they have to tell me that wow, their borehole is being treated with chlorine for consumption. So we need to go to the other building to get water for the fishes. So if you are interested in having this kind of a setting at the front of yard or your backyard, you can as well contact us to do the same to you. Before I go today, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you press on the notification button. Invite a lot of people to watch this video. Thank you very much. My name is Sterilizing to Solar DTM, your anchor cartridge solution place and academy. Make sure you get all my journals and cartridge files.